Hello, hi, welcome to the vlog. The vlog in which I answer a question every day for a year. Welcome to day 305. So if you're new, welcome. If you have seen one of these before, thank you. Thank you for giving them another try. Yes, I do randomly drink in the middle of the videos, and occasionally get Homer saying things to me. So yeah, super tired still again. I'm gonna try not to be quite so yawny today because I watched that video back. Well, I didn't watch the whole video back, but like the screen grab. The YouTube tried to suggest me was basically, oh, that's not attractive. That's not good. So I'm gonna try and be a little less yawny, even though I'm just as tired, if not more so. My normal... I tend to normally go to bed about 1-2 o'clock because I'm an idiot, but also the job I was doing previously, I didn't have to start till 10, which means I could go to bed about 2, get up at 7, which means I'm still getting about 5 hours, which probably isn't enough, but was enough for me. Well, I'd say 7, like my alarm was set for 7:20, usually crawl out of bed about 8, so it's closer to 6 hours. If we're assuming 2 o'clock at maximum. But oftentimes I'd be in bed before then, just not asleep. This one I have to be at work for 8:30. Now there is a bus that works out just nicely. 2 minutes past 8. Today I had to rush. But I'm still... So I'm trying to get into bed by at least by midnight to get up about 5:45. And tired. It's I know it's necessarily a more physically demanding job. It's a more varied job. Today we were like, boxing snowballs and making giant boxes and doing a lot of taping and stuff, so it's a bit more varied. Yesterday I had a lot more heavy lifting. And yeah, so it's more variety, more standing up in one place, which is actually quite tiring. And plus you add on the bus. It's not... round trip, it's probably only about 25 minutes on the bus. And if I time it right, I'm actually waiting for the bus for no more than 5 minutes if I get there at the right time. So... we talk about at most 35 minutes travel time. And I've done more travel time. Different days. The reason I sometimes don't get into bed a bit earlier than that, even though I'm tired, is because of when himself basically goes to work. For example, today, if I wanted to, which I don't because it's Friday and sod it, I could go to bed now and not have to worry about anything. It now being 9:30 as I'm recording this. Whereas any other day of the week, he'd just be getting out of bed. He'd just be getting up. He'd be padding around the things. So even if I got into bed straight after him, and I need to remake because we don't sleep in the bed at the same time because he works days out. He works nights. I work days. And he has a funny way. He's a particular way of doing it. He likes to sleep on top of the duvet, with a whole bunch of blankets on top of the bed. So I have to kick all the blankets off, straighten up the duvet, and then basically remake the bed the way I like it. I also like to open the windows to get a bit of fresh air, because even in this freezing cold weather, I like fresh air when I'm asleep. I close the curtains, I wear a hoodie over my head, so it's alright. But, so even doing that is like another few, well, even if I'd made the bed straight away, that's like 5-10 minutes, depending on how tired I am. How much crap is left over the place. Open the windows. And say I'm letting the bedroom cool down whilst I'm doing all the bathroom stuff. We're still talking 20 to 30 minutes. So getting into bed, even for 10 o'clock, is not always a doable thing. But he's away all week. So next week, I'm working the whole week. And I know for a fact I'm working the whole week. Yay! And probably the week after. Actually, bumped into the warehouse manager, and I'd seen him before. A couple of he sort of, because we kind of because we're temps, even though there's certain things that we need to do, like the other day we did the banners, we are pretty much floating staff. So, oh, can I have a spare person? Yes, I'm a spare person. Cool. Another spare person? Yep, you'll do. Right, can you help me with this task? And I was like, yeah, I'll volunteer to help. So I met the guy. I was like, oh, it's you. Hello. We did the thing you asked, and here's anything else. And he's like, no, fine, thank you. And then I find out that he's the warehouse manager. Because I saw him at the bus stop. I said, oh, hi, I'm working. He's like making small talk. You get the bus to town. Oh yeah, that's where I live. Cool. I said, oh yeah, I'm in it all next week. He goes, yeah, I know. I said, oh, well, I'm the one who signed off on it. I'm like, oh, thank you. So I guess I did something right. But it does mean. So yeah, the preamble about my bit getting to sleep is to basically just say that because he's not here a week, that I don't have to worry about, chilling. That's another thing. He uses too much body spray, and he doesn't open the windows, especially, again, because it is cold. It means I've got to clear the bloody air, and it's like, oh. So, haven't got to worry about that for a whole week, which means, in theory, I could actually go to bed at a more sensible time, actually get some sleep, and be less tired all next week. Or I'll be really tired by the end of it. We shall see, but the main thing is I'm working next week. Right, I'm definitely rambling too much. Let's do the question. So, where are you? Yeah. What's a weird thing you collect? How did you start collecting this thing? So, I just remembered that today I haven't shown you which t-shirt I'm wearing. And it's this really nice Sherlock Holmes t-shirt. And it is like traditional Sherlock Holmes. And I don't know if you can see what it says there. But the title of this t-shirt design is called The Game is Afoot. And, well, you can see from the... I like the fact that one of the tokens is a handsome cab. That's quite nice. I can't quite make out there's a violin, and I can't really tell from this angle, but oh yeah, the normal gun and everything. So yeah. So what's the weird thing I collect? Well, I collect DVDs, but I don't think that's weird. I've got a lot of art prints I've been acquiring through the mostly through the mystery boxes I do, but also I've bought a lot of posters separately, like sorting out the garage, and there's a whole load of posters I've had since I was younger. Oh yeah, I collect t-shirts. I have hundreds of t-shirts. And it is plural. I mean, I think it's only 200 and something, but it's still... That counts. 100, 200s. So yeah, I literally have hundreds of t-shirts. I know when you say hundreds, it usually means like upwards of 1,000. But, I mean, if it's a plural, if it's more than a one of a thing, 100, then it's a plural. It becomes a plural. How did I start collecting? Well, I still have a lot of my old school 90s original print run X-File t-shirts. So I guess maybe the collection started there. But that was just me buying things specifically for the fandom. More recently, someone posted up a design somewhere, probably Tumblr, I saw it. And it was, the TARDIS is here, and then you might have seen it already, the DeLorean crashed into it, so the front of the DeLorean's dinged, and there's a dent in the side of the TARDIS on the corner there. And the title of that is It Came Out of Nowhere, implying that either the TARDIS has just dematerialised, or the DeLorean, just sonic boomed in, or they both happened at the same time. They both happened to, manifest in that exact space-time enough to crash. So that was the first, I think, honestly, probably the first Back to the Future and Doctor Who themed t-shirt I'd bought. I have more Doctor Who t-shirts, which is weird considering that Back to the Future is one of my favourite movies. But I think it's because I don't always necessarily like the Back to the Future designs. It's not that they're necessarily bad, they just don't quite feel right for me. And I think, again, most of the Back to the Future themed t-shirts have come out of mystery boxes. I don't like the ones that are too commercial. Like, I don't like wearing posters. Although if it was just like the logo, I might consider it. But I like the ones I've got, like the neon hoverboard, stuff like that. That's kind of cool. So yeah, that's getting that original t-shirt is probably where it started. And I didn't start buying them in earnest straight away, but then I was like, went to that same website. I was like, oh, these other designs, and going to the different daily website, daily t-shirt websites, and sort of, 99% of the time I didn't buy a new t-shirt from them, but there would be the designs that I'm like, oh, that one's interesting, oh, that one's kind of pretty, oh, that's kind of cool. And what I do, unless it's like immediately have to have it, or immediately like I think a few of my Legends of Zelda t-shirts I might have like bought, oh, that's pretty, straight away like that, or new X-Files t-shirts. A lot of the times I'll sort of look at it in the morning, like I'll go to the website each morning and go, nah, ooh. And then I will leave the page up, go do something else, go to work, do whatever, and then come back to it. And if I'm still, ooh, to the t-shirt, then I'll end up buying it. Unless I say it's like a really immediate standout design, and then I'll probably just buy it there and then. But depending on the website, depending on what offers they've got going, and obviously in a couple of cases depending on the exchange rate, it does usually work out £10 a t-shirt. So I've already got a couple of £1,000 worth of clothing just on my t-shirt bookshelf, because I had to put them on a bookshelf because I was running out of room in my drawers. I don't know if that necessarily counts as an unnecessarily unusual, well, it's not an unusual item. It's a t-shirt. It's really bog standard design, but they're all got their own unique pictures and patterns on them, and that's why I like them. That's why I collect them. I mean, I don't know. It sort of became a weird habitual thing, and I realise this is 2 days in a row now I'm talking about t-shirts, but yeah, between like liking certain designs, and I kind of used to make jokes at work when I was buying them. I was like, guess what day it is, guys? What's it? It's new t-shirt day! And you get a whole bunch of things, and I think at some point I realised I'm getting a lot of t-shirts. I used to have the whole... We've got 3 baskets in the bathroom. One's currently got some of his jeans in. The other one's got, I think cushions are in there. Maybe I took them out. Maybe that actually is empty now. But it had cushions in there for a while. And then the third one, the small one on top, is for the everyday laundry. And I used to, because I was working at the store and I was wearing a different t-shirt every day and I had enough to do it with, I used to literally chuck each day's t-shirt into the basket until that basket came full. And then I would literally just do a t-shirt wash. I haven't done that in a while. Now I'm just sort of washing the t-shirts as I go along. But yeah, it just sort of, it came a point where I'm getting a lot of t-shirts and I don't care. I'm now aiming for 365. I'm aiming for a different t-shirt every single day. And no, I'm not going to do vlogs about that. I'm just going to be like, maybe, well, I already do #daily t-shirt. So I think that'll just be more of a thing for me that I'll know I've had a different t-shirt on every day in a year. But yeah, that's kind of like, I think beyond that, and I do have a couple of designs that I've become less enamoured with over time, and aren't, or because of washed or the way they were made or something, when they haven't stayed as funky or as obvious or like as cool as I thought they were at the time. So there are at least 2 I can think of offhand that I could probably, charity shop or something. But beyond that, why would you necessarily need more than a year's worth of t-shirts. I'm not saying I probably wouldn't still keep collecting them. I'm just saying once you've got a year's worth, you're literally on a no repeat guarantee already. Unless you could start wearing 2 in a day. I don't know. So I don't know if I will stop, maybe like go through them all and say like, okay, maybe I'll let some of these go so I can get more in and replace them. But yeah. T-shirts. Don't know if it counts as an unusual item, but it is an unusual thing to collect so many of. That's a lot of t-shirt talk over the last couple of days, and my back's starting to hurt, and I need some water. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you have been, you're awesome. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm going to sleep at some point soon. But yes, thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!